thanks, home's now. My freedom's finally here. Home's now.
And out they come for this big clash. South Melbourne desperate to keep their good form running. Can they register another win here? They've had some good form at Richmond in recent years. Richmond whip in from the right. And it's gone in from Carahan. A goal against the run of the play. Richmond 1, South Melbourne 0. The corner was whipped in here from the left. And he just got too much space here, Carahan. Managed to head home from close range. Disappointing defending by South Melbourne. Unable to contain the striker there. Now South looking to restore parity. O'Dor out of his usual position, goes left. Vasilevsky looks to cut it in. Denitas can't get onto it. The ball bobbles around dangerously. Fernando underneath, camped. What can he do? He turns and he wins the corner well. Keenan goes short. Crosses in. It goes across the face. It's thumped home, but it won't stand. The ball was knocked in there by Recchia. It looked like there was interference on the keeper. That's what he's paid. O'Dor climbed high and is adjudged to have interfered with the keeper there. And again here, Richmond getting numbers forward, pressing just outside the area, stepping through and shooting, and it's in. 2-0. Richmond have stunned South Melbourne, taking a 2-goal lead. And it's Scullion who just found way too much space. Got through a sea of bodies. South defence unable to contain. He just kept the ball at his feet and tucked it past Peter Zoyce. He had no chance. And that shocked this South Melbourne team. Keenan steps into the area well. Goes across the face. Sits for Fernando. The shot blocked. South Melbourne. Can they break the deadlock now? Vasilevsky fires over and, that wasn't too far away. Keenan lobs forward. South now. Fernando goes out wide. The shot rifled in and cleared a bit desperately there by the Richmond defence. It was Denitas with the shot. Got it on target. Keenan on the right, in the mist. Crosses in. Vasilevsky can't get to it. Here comes Fernando! And he blazes away at that one. Disappointed. He'd normally put those away. You can see from the replay. He probably had more time and space than he thought. His Markham stumbled. Keenan now. Goes from range. The ball bobbles. Petrovic wins back. O'Dor! Oh, O'Dor. He found himself in space. Denitas. He's off to Rama. Flicks it over. Keeper punches. Not quite clear here. Fernando. On his right to Vasilevsky, who can unwind from range and off the bar. Nothing going in for South Melbourne. Vasilevsky, a well-taken shot. He had the keeper beaten, but the upright denies him. Nothing is working for South. Oh, and that's a bad mistake. Denitas has got Demarias on the left. They should score here now, surely. Oh, dear me. Denitas and Demarias made a mess of that. Had to be 2-1 there. Now Richmond. Could they make a third out of this? Chances in the box. Well, there's a runner on the left there, but South desperately needing that first goal. Demarias goes across the box. Petrovic, what can he do? Puts it in. Vasilevsky! Couldn't get onto that one in the end. Harmlessly over. Good build-up. Petrovic spotted him well. Vasilevsky, well, he'll be disappointed with that effort. can they get something going here? Vasilevsky in the area, stands up well on the tackle, lays it across. Demarias couldn't reach it. Richmond whipping a free kick. It wasn't too far away. Peter Zoyce probably had it covered. As we can see from the replay, it was very nearly good night South Melbourne. Now Richmond looking to put paid to this issue. On the right, the cross comes in. Krejnovic heads home from close range. It's all over now. 3-0 Richmond. South Melbourne will be wondering what's happened here. A good ball in from the right. Krejnovic had way too much space. Got in between two South defenders. Peter Zoyce left stranded. Richmond doing all the attacking in the last few minutes. Got back on top of the game. Torrens chases his man. He skips through and very nearly scores. Wasn't too far away there at all. And it's all over, perhaps mercifully for South Melbourne. Not their night tonight. Unable to get onto anything. Richmond taking their chance as well and walking away with a deserved 3-0 victory. Some forlorn faces in the South camp. They'll be disappointed. Well, I'm here with Coach Vaughan Covey, and a bit of an unusual feeling for you, mate. The first time you've walked off the field as a losing coach. How does it feel for you, mate?
Yeah, look, it is disappointing. We had a good victory last week, and at the end of the day, I think Richmond wanted it more than us today, and it showed. We outplayed them for passages, but we couldn't put the ball away. And at the end of the day, they scored 3 goals, and it was the end of the game.
Are you a believer in luck, and do you think that maybe after last week when things went quite well for us and we got the rub of the green, that maybe it was just due to turn against us?
Yes and no. I mean, look, you make your own luck, and, we didn't really turn up from the first whistle today, and, they wanted it more. If that's the case and your team doesn't turn up, then, you're going to be on the back foot from the start.
Well, I've got defender Sam Torrens with me, and Sammy, disappointing to be on the losing end tonight, but at least a couple of positives for yourself. You've been on the side for a couple of weeks now and you've been playing quite well.
Yeah, I'm just happy to get a bit of game time. Start of the year it didn't look like I'd maybe get as much as I'd hoped, and a few things went my way, and I'm just happy to be out on the field. So disappointing tonight though, but yeah, happy to be on the field. Really happy. Yeah.
What do you think went wrong tonight? Do you think we were just due for this, or perhaps did something break down on the field? Do you feel like you can pinpoint what caused the loss?
I'm not sure, because for 70 minutes we seemed to dominate the game. Large patches in the first half, and the second half, what would be the first half an hour of the second half, and chances just didn't go away. We put them away and it's a different game. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Unfortunately tonight it wasn't the South you've seen in the past few weeks. It took a bit too long to start the game. Copped, I think, 2 cheap goals, a corner, slack marking, and then even the second goal was a bit no one following runners, and took us too long to get in the game, and then we were catching up. But I think we created enough chances to get back into the game, and unfortunate not to get one of those, because I think we got one, and towards the end of the first half we would have gone on, because we had chances again in the second half to get the point back or even the 3 points, but then Richmond was good enough to run away with the game. But we know that there's another big game next week against Oakley. It's another grudge match, and we're going to be up for that definitely to get going and get back on the board with 3 points. We're a team that's not going to bow down now just because of one loss. We'll be right back, bounce back for next week.
Home's now. What am I waiting for? My own key to open my own front door. I'm so glad I got my own home from Home's now. It's my life. I'm sick of paying rent. I just love it. Feels like heaven sent. Thanks, Home's now. My freedom's finally here. Home's now.